So communication from the sidelines or the coaches upstairs to the field, the guy on the field, is what they refer to as the green dot. Sometimes it's Jacob Phillips, sometimes it's Anthony Walker. That's what our voicemail of Truth and Reason deals with. Who should be wearing the green dot?
Yeah, hi, this is Ron from down here in Clayton again. And I just got a couple things to say. Obviously, at this point, I probably couldn't say anything that hasn't been said about the Browns. Obviously, a terrible loss to take. But I think the biggest problem with no communication is the green dot's been passed around all over the defense this year. My opinion, since the problem apparently lies in the secondary, I would put that green dot on John Johnson's helmet. He called the plays for the Rams, went to the Super Bowl. Apparently he does a pretty good job at that. And it seems like our only problem area is the secondary. So if you let him call the plays and get everybody set back there, pretty much takes care of the problem. As for firing the defensive coach, not a good thing. Woods is, I would assume, is as good as anybody else. If communication's a problem, solid communication, and we're good. Last year's team, great defense. This year, probably better. I don't know. At this point, it doesn't look that way. And the other thing I was upset with was Myles Garrett getting on the fans for booing at the end of the game. And if ever a team needed to be booed, it was Cleveland Browns on Sunday. You just don't do that if you're professionals. And go Browns, woof, we're still in it. Don't freak out yet. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
All right, appreciate all the voicemails. I like the idea as far as putting the communication, the green dot sticker on John Johnson's helmet. I get why they do Anthony Walker. He's kind of a captain. You know, he's very well thought of. If you're having issues in the secondary, it starts in the secondary then. That's where the communication starts.
Exactly, 100%. And I mean, those safeties, John Johnson sees everything right there. I mean, if you're a safety, you have the best view of everything because you're playing the furthest back. It makes perfect sense why a safety should be, wearing the green dot in that situation. I mean, John Johnson rarely comes out the field. With the Browns and the way they play defense, the linebackers kind of go in and out throughout the game. I mean, there's plenty of plays where Anthony Walker's not on the field in those situations, and you got to have, if you're going to give the green dot to somebody, it's got to be someone who's on the field for the vast majority of snaps. Maybe not every single one, but way more often than not, he's got to be on the field. And John Johnson, I think, would be the good pick for that. Again, those secondary guys need communication. They have to figure out the communication. Why not make it so one of those guys is the one calling out the plays and kind of getting everybody set up, whether, because like I said, safety's quarterback in that defense, they got to get everybody set up, put it in John Johnson's hands and see if it makes a big difference.